Hey everyone, welcome back once again to The Blind Pig. As always, I'm your host, Jason, and today I am joined by a good buddy of mine, Josh. Say hi, Josh.
Hey guys.
Josh goes by the Kingpin of Smoke on Instagram and YouTube. We'll tag him below. Check him out. Does some awesome content, both cigars, whiskey. His collection, honestly, if not rivals mine, probably exceeds mine in terms of both quality and number of bottles. So today, as you can see here, we're doing a blind taste test. We've done this before using our kits from the Great Whiskey Challenge. We partnered them before. We'll have a link below where you can check it out, as well as a discount code. And the three bottles we chose here, do you know what the theme is? Why we chose these three bottles?
They are all Buffalo Trace products.
They are Buffalo Trace products. So not only are they all Buffalo Trace products, but I have probably 4 or 5 more Buffalo Trace bottles. These three specifically share the identical mash bill. That's the identical combination of corn, wheat, and rye. They use the exact same. What separates them is how long they age them, whether they're single barrel or not, where they age them in the rick house, that kind of stuff. So we're going to truly see 3 bottles that have the exact same ingredients inside of them. How the way they're done, distilled, and aged really makes a difference. So you can see here we have regular Buffalo Trace. This retails for anywhere between $22 and $25 normally.
Yeah, give or take.
Eagle Rare
was like $45.
Yeah, it was a $39 bottle for the longest time. It's $45. Hard to find, but it's becoming more available again. And then George T. Stagg Jr., or just Stagg, as it's known, is about an $80, $85 bottle, I think. I'm not ashamed to say I paid about $150 for this one. It's one that I wanted for a while. It's very hard to find, especially in Pennsylvania, a controlled state. So we're going to try these 3 bottles. It'll be interesting to see, do you think they're going to end up being cheapest to most expensive for you?
I mean, blinds really surprised me. So I just did one earlier for John from Gentleman of Whiskey, and they're fun. I mean, I would like to think so, but well, I can't tell you for sure until we do this.
And that's why I love doing blinds. We've done it with tequila before. We've done it with whiskey before. When you focus on what's in the glass, how it smells, how it tastes, how it finishes, and not what you paid for it, you learn some cool things. So you guys can currently see the letters on the bottles. We can't see that. In addition, we're going to drink these in different orders, but we each have our 3. We're going to rank these as we go along, first, second, third. Talk about these, let you know what we think. What do you think? Can we get to it?
Let's do it.
All right, so we have our 3 glasses back here. We're going to try these out. As I've shown you before, we can't tell what letter each one of these are. These are also in different order because I truly mixed them up. So Josh and I might not be drinking the same one at the same time, but let's try these out and see what we think. Cheers.
Cheers first.
All right. Feel free to guess too. I mean, if you know, there's no shame in throwing it out there.
Might cheat a little. I got the nose on this before you started. I like the nose.
Now, there's 3 things you look for when drinking bourbon. It's the nose, it's the palate, and it's the finish. Because you truly can get completely different things as you go along from those 3 things. So, I mean, I get a lot of cherry on this first one here.
So do I.
Again, we might not be drinking the same one or no, I don't know.
It's not always consistent either. Like, I feel like the nose, the palate, and the finish is pretty consistent on this one. I'm going to take a shot and say this might be the Stagg.
I mean, that's a great bourbon. I mean, I picked these because they're all, even Buffalo Trace for that price, is a good bourbon.
We're running through these one time only, right?
Yep. So I'm going to put that there. That's my leader right now. As we go along, we have like I said, our scorecard here. We'll actually rank them out. We have our water for our palate cleanser here. I promise it's water. All right. You ready for a second one here?
Yeah.
Cheers. I get some cherry again, and I hate to just be simple with my tasting notes, but again, these are the same mash bill. Like, they definitely taste different and smell different, but cherry's the first thing I get.
This is a lighter nose for me, much lighter. I don't want to say there's no nose, but compared to the other one, like that one really packed the punch. I'm more confident that was probably the Stagg.
And that's a much smoother drink. Do you know what the proofs are? I can't look right now because I'd be looking at the letters.
The 24B, I believe, is a low 130s.
Okay.
Buffalo is 90, and Eagle is 90.
Okay, there you go.
But Eagle's basically a 10-year Buffalo.
Yep.
I'm going to say this. Let me try it first.
So that drink's such a lower proof. If these are the same, that we're drinking the same order, that was an accident because I didn't try to.
I'm not getting any cherry on this one, so I don't know if we are.
This is as smooth as could be, which is often something you would think is a good thing for bourbon. I'm a bit of a proof whore. I don't know about you.
Agreed.
I like that burn sometimes, and I think the side of a great higher proof bourbon is when it comes in at 130, 140, but drinks like something closer to 100. Yeah,
The higher the proof, the more flavor. So I feel like to go from A to B for me was underwhelming because that was good.
I know this, but can you explain to the audience why the higher the proof, the more flavor?
Well, the lower the proof, I mean, they're pretty much distilling it down with water.
Yes. So they're cutting it with water. I think it's always limestone water. Is that the thing too?
I think so.
So they're cutting it with water to lower the proof. So when it comes out of the barrel, now they're masking some of those flavors. So a bottle like Stagg that's above 130 proof is going to have a lot more flavor, or should have a lot more flavor to it.
And they do it because, I don't want to say beginners, but I guess some people prefer lower proof. But even like my cousin, he tried my Penelope American Light, which is 138. He's not a proof guy. He's like, this is really hot, but it's really good.
Yeah.
He could even like someone who barely drinks whiskey could even appreciate the higher proof compared to, let's say, Rio or something.
For sure.
Yeah.
And plus, I mean, a higher proof, they get less yield. So there's a reason that oftentimes a higher proof costs more money.
Short barrels sometimes.
Exactly, because if they're bottling 134 proof, not adding water to it, they can't make as many bottles of it. So let's go ahead and try our third. Throw cheers out there again, sir.
Last but not least.
Hopefully not least, right?
All right, I get a little cherry here. I think our 2 and 3s were interchanged.
Possibly, yeah. And see, I get some more, some spice here, like some baking spice maybe. And I'm not good at this, guys. I'm not going to be the one that's going to lie to you and say I get 30 kinds of flavors. I read some of those reviews out there, and I'm like, what does red fruit taste smell like? I don't understand some of those. Cherry's red fruit, but they don't say cherry. I don't get it.
I kind of got spices on my second one. I'm going to go out on a limb and say my second one was buffalo, so that might, I don't know. But
Okay.
Let me see, this is my third one. Getting a little cherry, not as much as the first one.
Yeah, that's a great bourbon. That's gonna be number 2. I got mine lined up here. I know my answers. I'll let you take your time, figure it out.
Yeah, this one's a little, the nose on this is stronger than 2, but the palate is kind of lacking, and the finish is kind of, and it's going to be crazy if this is Eagle, because I swear I like Eagle better than Buffalo, but
That's the joy of doing blinds.
palate's changed too.
That's always one of the things too, like, higher proof means more ethanol. And sometimes ethanol is a smell or a taste that you put out there, but a well-made bourbon often will mask that ethanol. And even if it is a 130 proof or 100 above proof, you won't get any ethanol flavor because they do so well with the flavor or the flavors of the bourbbon. So,
Yeah, I like to say it drinks below its proof point.
There you go.
Which most of the time Stagg does.
Okay, is that your order?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to put them on our board here?
Yeah, this is.
We do have a spot for winner, second, third. Might as well put it in the right spot, right?
So that was my first pour, my second pour. I like them I slowly went downhill. My first pour was my favorite, then my second one, and then my third one was least.
I swapped my second and my third, so it'll be interesting to see how it works for us.
I'm pretty sure we picked the same just from hearing your notes.
Let's check our letters first. The audience will know which one they are. We won't know quite yet. So what's your first place? I have a C.
C.
Okay. Second place?
B.
I have A. Okay.
Ah.
And then B for my third
A.
place. Okay. So we're going to guess Stagg was a C?
Has to be.
All right, let's see if we're right here. Let's see. Yes, indeed, Stagg. And it's a fantastic bourbon. That's why I was willing to pay almost double retail price for it. Again, this is the batch 24B.
And 150 is not bad at all. That's pretty common, honestly, for that.
And 24, I believe, came out in 2024, and B means it's the second batch produced.
Yeah,
is that right?
They're up to 25 A or B, but we haven't even seen much of 25 in our area. I don't know anybody with 25.
Pennsylvania, it's extremely difficult to find this at all.
Yeah.
So for both of us, it makes sense. Stagg was the winner. It's a super highly reviewed bourbon. It's a high price bourbon, but it's well worth it if you get your hands on it. So it's interesting. We both chose that as first. All right. So you had, I forget, remind me. I had A. You had B as your second place, right?
I had B.
All right. So what you think? Eagle Rare?
No, I think that might be Buffalo.
Okay. Let's take a look. Buffalo is B. All right.
I had a feeling because Buffalo has, I don't want to say the same notes as Blanton's, but it's almost like an old-fashioned cherry, orangey, citrusy, and I was getting like a lighter version of that just from memory, and Eagle Rare tastes different to me than both of those, but I was a little disappointed because I knew Eagle was going to be C because it had no finish whatsoever, so maybe my palate has just changed over the years.
Are you surprised that you chose, I mean, is there an age, there's no age statement on this, right?
I think it's supposed to be about 7 years.
Yeah, they
There's
say
no
about
age statement
7
on the
years.
bottle,
Eagle Rare, however, is a 10-year-old bourbon. They do have an Eagle Rare 12 now as well, but this is the 10. So I'm kind of surprised that you went with the younger bourbon, the less expensive bourbon, the easier to find bourbon, as your second favorite.
So am I. That's why I like blinds. I mean, they both look, if you can find them. I mean, it's everybody's, the tater stuff, and everybody says it's overhyped, but if you get them for MSRP, it's worth it. I mean, I don't drink them as much now because I tend to go for these guys. I drink stuff now. Now I'm into hazmat and beyond, but I mean, you can't go wrong for your everyday drinkers for those two.
Yep. And then obviously our letter A was our Eagle Rare. So for me, it was Stagg Eagle Rare Blanton's, and for you, it was.
Yeah, and I want to say, and I'm not saying it now that we're done, but it was close. They were kind of interchangeable,
right.
But B was a little bit above.
Yep. So very interesting. Did you enjoy that blind? I know I enjoyed it.
I did.
All right.
Because it included Stagg.
There you go. Exactly. Anytime you get a chance to drink some Stagg, take advantage of the guys. So there you go. There's our ranking. Do your own test at home. Maybe buy a kit from Great Whiskey Challenge. But try yours at home. See what you think. And either way, you really can't go wrong.
No.
Yeah. So once again, thanks to Josh, the Kingpin of Smoke. Again, we'll tag him below. Please check out his socials. And hey, guys, cheers. We'll see you soon.
Have a good night.
Take it easy.